seems as though I'm first. I hope my companions for this evening will be just as personable. Perhaps not too perceptive, though. I prefer to act without constantly being compared to what others believe I ought to be. I think I will go and get some caviar and water until all the others get here.
Hello? 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 Blanchet? Hello?
Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I get caught up in my own head sometimes. Splendid. Now she likely thinks me to be crazy as well. I'm Ellie. Blanchet, you said your name was?
Yes, that's me, Blanchet Dubois, a young beauty here to celebrate her 23rd and a half birthday. You know, I spent all night styling my hair, and I think it is beautiful. Don't you? You do think it's beautiful, don't you?
Ah, yes, it's very beautiful.
Excellent. It's good to be reassured of one's physical appearance. What else is there for a young lady like me? Anyways, it just seemed appropriate to get out on such an occasion. Say, you know any of the other people attending tonight?
I do not, but I hope they arrive soon. If not, I think I'll just simply continue my meal without them.
Good evening, ladies. I'm Sophie.
Good evening. I'm Blanchet. This is Esther.
Yes, good evening.
I haven't eaten since yesterday afternoon. I wasn't hungry then, but now I'm famished. Excuse me while I go fill a plate.
Ooh, I will come too. I think I will just have a salad.
I can't believe it. They're serving tacit. I never expected they would have Haitian cuisine.
Gotta maintain this womanly body somehow.
I guess I'll just have a salad.
I think I will have some steak. And some crab meat as well. Yeah.
So, what do the two of you do? I noticed neither of you have a ring, so I assume you must support yourselves.
I'm a school teacher in a little town down south called Mayberry. Yes, a school teacher in that quaint little town of Mayberry. What a lovely little place.
Well, I work for a newspaper company. Although I just got off a extended leave of absence. There you go again, making a fool of yourself. I think they're making faces at me. In my free time, I write little tidbits of poetry. I write about the struggles that women face. It seems like our whole lives are planned out for us, like they don't even belong to us. It's maddening.
I understand. In Haiti, there is an obsession with female purity. Young girls are subjected to intense practices revolving around the idea of purity. It messes with your head so much that it makes you sick for the rest of your life. It's crazy that we are expected to treat our bodies like they belong to men.
Yeah, it's difficult preserving oneself for marriage, but I'm still young, and surely I will meet a wonderful and handsome gentleman. He will ask me to marry him, and we will live happily until death do us part.
So, do either of you have any family to speak of?
Well, my mother, my mom, well, she shipped herself to another life not too long ago. Well, I also have a husband, Joseph, and a daughter, Bridget. I'm actually here because I told Joseph I needed to get out of the house for a bit.
I have the most wonderful sister. She is sweet and caring and nearly as gorgeous as myself. Her husband, though, that brute, I don't understand how my sister lives as such an uncivilized monster. I swear I might lose it if I... No, Ladies, I need to go to the powder room for a moment.
Evening, ladies. Mighty fine assortment of food here.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Frederick.
And I'm...
Oh, evening. Nice to meet the two of you.
We were just talking about our families. Hey, stop that. There's plenty more.
Well, this caviar is right next to me. And I'll take it if I want some. Besides, there's a whole bunch more over there if you want to get it.
Because you...
Oh, okay, you two. Let's not go to war over some fish eggs.
War. What a dreadful concept. So much loss, so much pain. For what? For glory? How pointless. There's enough suffering without war. My wife and child recently died. Why should we go off and kill each other when nature will just do it for us?
I would like to offer my condolences regarding your wife and child. The world can be so cruel, and I am not so fortunate to have a strong relationship with my family like you. Even now, we are hundreds of miles away, and I rarely devote a moment of my time to think of them or really even remember them.
Yes, to be human is to bleed. Oh, the pain I have endured throughout my life. If only we could be as the butterfly, softly beating its wings in the gentle breeze of summer. My culture demands that I be pure, and it's horribly painful. I feel as though Haitian men have assigned my purpose and identity, as though my being, my body, my mind, my time, and all of my devotion belong to them.
I know where you're coming from. I was always expected to be this gentle young lady who didn't act like all the other ladies. It was though I was doing what I actually wanted to do would really disrupt life itself. This social constraint just drove me to the brink of suicide 4 times. And then, well, I'm doing more of what I choose to, and I'm feeling much better. Here I go, again, opening my big mouth again. Now they will think me to be downright insane. I hope they can't figure out that at one time I was certifiably crazy.
Indeed, society is often blind and incapable of seeing a person for who they are rather than some superficial and uncontrollable feature. Social constraints such as stereotypes imposed there will overmine and assume the identity thrust upon me. I understand now that this is the equivalent of surrounding my identity and personality. I believe that everyone should take the time and be able to find their own identity. No one and nothing should tell you who you are. Sophia and Esther, I can't imagine your pain. That pain inflicted by stereotypes and social norms and societal constraints, I must urge you to, however, to be wary of the voice that compels you to conform to a stereotype that is simply different than the current one. Stereotypes can't undo our stereotypes. They just perpetuate bigotry.
Quite honestly, I'm not seeing the problem. Men should just do the work for the family, and women should just stay at home. What else are they going to do? Anyways, better be cleaning up mess at home than making ones in the public circles.
So you're the reason Blanche dashed away from here. You must be the brutish husband, Stanley. Well, I'll say you are a piece of work. You know that?
Wait, did you just say Blanchet's here? Oh, what a disaster this will turn out to be. She's a big-time poser. There isn't an honest bone in her body. I bet she told you about being a young teacher, and she's just waiting to find a love, and that all will then just be fine. It's all a lie, every bit of it. She's nothing but a fraud, inside and out. I venture to say that she's never told you about her ex-husband, who she turned into a homosexual and let him kill himself. She never told you that she knows nothing about fortune. And now it's all gone, and she's come crawling to me. She spends every day engaged in promiscuous prowl, just looking for the right man to make her feel an ounce of self-worth. Her whole town even knows her wretchedness. So she came to me, and she has my wife fooled. I'm the only one who seems to be able to see through it. She is just so...
That's him. He is that insufferable brute that imprisoned my sister with a ring. Nothing but an elusive cage. That miserable excuse for a human being raped me in his wife's own room, nonetheless.
Is this
Alright.
You're awful, just awful.
I don't have to take this. She may have deceived you guys with her veil of lies. I've had my fill of her, and I'm leaving.
That was terrible. It seems I've lost my appetite. Conflict tends to have an effect on me. I guess I will be leaving now. Good night, everyone.
Oh, Mama. I hope my father wasn't so much of a brute as that Stanley. Oh, poor Mama.
Well, I think it's about time for me to leave as well. It's been inspiring to hear your perspective on social constraints and what to do about them. I hope we are to meet again.
I said nothing that I believe will lead anyone astray. I speak nothing but that which liberates one from society's cruel demands. I too wish that we will meet before
The
end.